Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are stripping away all the hype.
Right.
Forget the halftime show, forget the celebrity sightings. We're looking at the architectural foundation of Super Bowl 60.
The trench warfare, the game within the game.
Exactly. The Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. And we have a stack of scouting reports here, some pretty dense statistical analysis.
And it makes a really bold argument.
It does. It says this game won't be decided by, Stephon Diggs or Jackson Smith-Njigba.
No, it all comes down to what the report calls a tactical paradox. Right on the line of scrimmage. It's fascinating.
So let's start with Seattle. Their offensive line, on paper, it looks like they've finally stabilized it.
After years, yeah. But if you dig into the numbers, there is a massive red flag.
On the interior rate.
A glaring one. Look at the right guard, Anthony Bradford. In the playoffs, his pressure rate allowed is 15.3%.
15%. Just to put that into context for everyone, that's like you're basically killing 1 out of every 6 plays before it even starts.
It's a drive killer. And the Patriots are, they're perfectly built to attack this one specific weak spot.
How so?
They have Milton Williams, their defensive tackle. He's one of the few guys in the league with a pressure rate over 13%, specifically when he's rushing over the guard.
So it's a perfect strength versus weakness matchup. But why is that so catastrophic for Sam Darnold? He's had this incredible comeback story.
Because Darnold is what the scouts call a clean pocket specialist.
Okay.
When he has time, he's surgical. But when pressure comes up the middle, guard to guard, Seattle's EPA, that's expected points added, it just craters. It drops to negative 0.40.
So they're losing almost half a point statistically every time that pocket collapses.
Exactly. And it completely neuters their play-action game. He can't turn his back to fake a handoff if Milton Williams is living in his lap.
All right, so Seattle has this one internal leak. Now let's flip the field. New England. This is the part of the research that, honestly, it made me do a double take.
Historically wild is the phrase I'd use. The Patriots are the first team. The first. In NFL history.
To do what?
To start 2 rookies on the offensive line in a Super Bowl.
Wait, 2 of them?
2. Will Campbell at left tackle and Jared Wilson at left guard.
The entire blind side is protected by rookies in the biggest game of their lives. That feels like a huge gamble.
It is. And this is where it comes down to just pure physics. You have Seattle's veteran, DeMarcus Lawrence. He has 33 and 34-inch arms. The rookie, Will Campbell, has arms under 33 inches.
It's like a boxer with a longer reach. He can land a punch before the other guy can even get his hands up.
That is the perfect analogy. Lawrence controls the rep instantly. And Seattle's defensive coordinator knows this. The report says Seattle is 3rd in the league in stunt efficiency.
Let's pause on that. A stunt. We hear it all the time on the broadcast. What is that, really?
The best way to think about it is like a pick and roll in basketball. One guy crashes down to, set the pick, and the other guy loops around him into the open space. It needs perfect split-second communication from the offensive line to handle it.
And you're asking 2 rookies to do that, non-verbally, with 70,000 people screaming.
It's a recipe for disaster. That's the stunt puzzle we're talking about. If they're off by half a second, the quarterback's going down.
Which brings us to the quarterbacks. How do they handle this pressure differently?
Oh, completely differently. You've got Drake May, the MVP finalist for New England. He's usually great under pressure.
Usually.
But in the playoffs, his pressure to sack rate has just exploded. It's at 45.5%.
Whoa. So almost half the time he gets pressured, he's sacked.
He holds it too long. He tries to be a hero. Darnold, on the other hand, he panics. He leads the entire league in turnovers when he's pressured.
So May takes the sack, but Darnold throws the interception.
You got it. Pick your poison.
Okay, so if you're looking at the big picture, the whole architectural foundation, who does the math favor here?
Well, the raw data, the sheer volume of it, it favors Seattle. They're first in DVOA, which is, just a fancy way of saying they're the most efficient team.
Yeah.
And their special teams are way better.
But
the whole thing could come undone because of that stunt game on the Patriots' left side.
Yeah.
If those rookies can't solve that puzzle,
then it doesn't matter how good Drake May is.
He won't have time to be good.
Here's something to chew on. The sharp bettors, the ones in Vegas, they have hammered the over on total sacks in this game. They know this is going to be a collision. So if this Super Bowl comes down to a final drive, you have to ask yourself, do you really trust a rookie offensive line to communicate in the loudest environment on the planet?
That's the billion-dollar question.
Thanks for listening.